I always explain it this way. Everything I can do on a human for rehabilitation, I can do the same thing on a dog. We treat all the tendinitis, the ligament sprains, disc herniations, all these things. And years ago, they used to do surgeries for all these without knowing that you could do conservative rehab and avoid a lot of surgeries. And that's the beauty of what the profession of vet medicine is finding out today, is how successful rehab can be in avoiding a lot of those surgeries. One of the early things we do with knee joints is when you go through an evaluation of a knee, you get to take it just like on a human through range of motion. What you'll often see with the dog is they will have lost the ability to fully straighten the knee like this, or they can't bend it all the way like this. And so we actually use joint mobilization techniques to increase that mobility in that segment. With rehab on a knee, we would actually do a lot of standing weight shifts. So one of the things I'll have clients do is teach them how to get a dog to stand, because the first thing the dog won't want to do really is put bare weight on this leg. So weight shifting is a technique to where you can actually just manually put your hands on there and start wiggling the rear end back and forth a little bit and trying to get your dog to bear weight on it. We have what we call Cavaletti Poles. So as they come through these poles, you can see what they forces the dog to do is to lift that leg, which forces her to bend the knee. And that's part of what the rehab is, to get her to bend that knee again if it's gone through surgery or even a non-surgical injury, where we're trying to restore range of motion and mobility in the hip and down in the knee. Doing simple things like making your dog sit. Okay, now come up and beg. If you got a dog that can actually do that, doing these repetitively as exercises are great strengthening. A sit to stand is just a squat. So they're actually doing squatting exercises when they do that. Being able to rehab a dog a lot faster makes the client happier. The dog's probably happier. Everyone's just more satisfied with that whole process. There you go, good girl.